Are you ready? Okay, what do you wish young people would remember about the events of 1963? I wish that the parents would tell them, especially the ones that was just born in the 60s, like I have. Several of them was born before this was happening, or just right doing while it was happening. But mine have been taught. But I think the older people is not teaching young people what to remember. During that time, 1963, we couldn't even go to the fairgrounds. Black people had to ride on the back of the bus. But out of all of the turmoil and all of the trials and tribulation we as blacks was having, we still had closeness. You didn't find nobody wearing their pants down off of the butts. They had the clothes on right. Whatever we had, we took pride in it. Even as far as our houses, we could not live anywhere in the city like we live now. Places that you wish you could live in, you couldn't, because we all were stuck in certain parts of the city, and you could not live in these other areas. I wish the older people would sit down and talk to them and let them know what's going on. Question number 2, are young people remembering? No, because they're not being taught. It's kind of like the Bible told the Israelites when they get over there in Canaan to put 12 stones there. And those stones was to remind these young people how to remember where they come from. And we're not even teaching them to remember where we come from maybe 10 years ago. Because things, even though they've gotten better, they're still not like they're supposed to be. Number 3, do young people understand the significance of the movement? No, they don't. Unless we as older people step in and let them know. Because they've been given everything is made good for them. And so they really don't understand the significance of the movement. The significance was to march and to defend our rights as a people of color. And their rights was, we wanted the right to vote. We wanted the right to be able to go anywhere we could go. We wanted the right to sit at any lunch counter and be served. And now the young people does not know what it means to not be able to sit at a lunch counter and be served, because we was being served. We're able to go anywhere because of the movement. Okay, how was the 4th Avenue District after 1963? It was kind of, people supported the businesses on 4th Avenue, but it got to where you could go to maybe better places, and you would go, not to discriminate against our own, but because they had things there in other parts of the city that we wasn't used to. 4th Avenue District has come a long way since then, because 4th Avenue District during that time, it was a lot of, well, that's where everybody, all the black people went to watch movies or whatever we wanted to watch. And it was always crowded. So now, even though those businesses has grown and that part have been fixed up better than it was during 1963, it still lost some businesses. Okay, number 5, how have the events made the city magical? It has made the city magical because we can live anywhere we want to live. If we had the money, we can go to any kind of business that we want to go to. We have events where they are not segregated, where the blacks are on one side and the whites on the other. And some of those events you couldn't go to because they said they were private. And you couldn't go to them, but now you can go anywhere. So I think the whole city is magical, and it will be better if they learn how to clean up all neighborhoods. We have people that don't take pride in themselves like they should. Regardless of where you're at, you're supposed to keep your surroundings clean. And so I think if the city enforced a lot of different things about the neighborhoods that we do have, and a lot of blacks did not run over the mountain and different places like that. I think if we continue to concentrate on the growth that are taking place in the city, things will be much, much better. So this is it.